it's not a fish. It's eye. What do? Eye contact. Alright? When you go into a place or a room, the first thing you want to do is look at the person you're going to be pitching to, look at them in the eye, and smile. Alright? Again, it shows sincerity, it shows confidence, it shows that you're prepared. Okay? So eye contact, very important. How many of you here know who Bill Clinton is? Does anyone here not know who Bill Clinton is? Raise your hands. Okay, maybe Monica Lewinsky is more popular. You all know who Monica Lewinsky is? Okay. Somebody asked Monica Lewinsky, what is it that made you go for a married man? And she said something about his eyes. He can be in a room full of 1,000 people, but when he's with you and talking to you, for those few moments, he'll make you feel like the most important person in the world. Okay? Now, Al Gore, on the other hand, when he's in a room with one person, he makes the person feel like there are another 1,000 people in the room. Now you know why he was vice president when he was president, right? Eye contact. It makes a person feel valued. It puts a focus on a person. When you look at someone, chances are the other person will give you that much of attention back as well. Alright? So eye contact, important. The next thing that you need to do, yes?
Sorry, is there anything, I mean, is there possible to have too much eye contact?
That's a good question.
I used to know this guy, and he would look at you, but the thing is he never looks away, so it's kind of... So...
I don't think it's how long a person looks at you, it's a matter of how they look at you. That makes a difference. But you're right. But you see, who does it make... Who was feeling uncomfortable then? Was he feeling uncomfortable or were you feeling uncomfortable?
I was feeling uncomfortable.
Do you generally avoid eye contact?
No.
So you're pretty confident yourself?
Oh,
So. But he just never took his eyes off you. What's wrong with you guys? Pitching, business pitching people. Concentrate. Okay. There are two things here, alright? One is maybe his gaze was too focused on you for too long because he didn't give you that break, alright? You see guys, a lot of times when you meet someone for the first time or pitching for the first time, remember, they may not be people who are very comfortable for prolonged periods of eye contact. What's necessary for you to do is, every now and then, just shift your eyes away for a split second. You'll break the continuity for a while. Alright, so let the person remain comfortable. But more important than that, what I want to say is the type of eye contact. You see, just like smiles. Sometimes when I do programs, I tell people you should smile at strangers. It makes the world a better place. And people are like, why do they think I'm siao? Why do they think I'm crazy, right? I'm like, okay, let's look at it this way. If you smile at a person, what's the best that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? Ignore. Or they'll think you're crazy, right? Now when you think that someone is crazy, what do? You smile. So you still smile either way. But that's besides the point. But you see, there are different kinds of smiles, right? There's a nice friendly guy who smiles, and then there is the... Same thing for eye contact. There's a hard stare. Where you really stare at someone, right? And that's what causes fights in your coffee shops. And then there's this really light, floaty kind of a gaze that you look into each other's eyes and just get lost and disappear into another dimension forever. Now that's not the kind of looks that you're looking at. I want you to turn to a person beside you, and I want you to look at your eyebrows and notice who has thicker eyebrows. Guys, if you are looking at a girl and you've got thinner eyebrows, so just observe who has got thicker eyebrows. Alright? Now I want you to look at a person's eyelashes and see who has got longer eyelashes. Observe. Okay? The next thing I want you to do is, I want you to look at the color of the eyes. Look at the color of the eyes. You see the intensity of your eye contact right now? That I'm interested in you, I'm trying to observe. That's the kind of eye contact that we're talking about. Okay? So be interested in someone. So if you're someone that's afraid of eye contact, always do this. When the other person is talking, look at the eyebrows and your head, ask yourself, does he have thicker eyebrows than me? They'll give you pretty good eye contact to begin with. But please keep your ears open because don't get so lost in observing if you totally ignore what that person is saying, right? So I hope that answers your question. Alright. The next thing that you need to do is this. What do you think is the next thing? What is this? It's not a durian, it's not a rambutan. It's something that you find in the sky. It's the sun. What does the sun give you? Besides light and warmth? Energy. Thank you. The sun gives you energy, right? So we all need energy when we do our pitching. We all need energy when we meet people, especially investors. You notice that a lot of them just come when you had a friend, they mention people who are different, people who are full of life, who are perky, enthusiastic. You notice that when, sometimes you're in a party and someone walks into a room, suddenly all the attention is on that person, and that's what we call the life of the party. And everybody likes to flock around this guy or this lady, right? The energy makes a difference. So what do I mean by energy? Do I mean that you go into your pitching session tomorrow and you go, "Hi, good evening, I'm here to pitch to you the best idea in the world." The judge will be like, "Whoa, holy dude." That's not what I mean. So what do I mean by energy? So what do I mean by energy? Energy means the right kind of energy. Positivity, belief, confidence, right? That's kind of energy. You know there's a difference when you speak with emotions and you speak without emotions. Emotions also create energy, okay? The way you say, your tone, your pitch, a lot of that depends on how much of energy you have, and your energy depends on how much of conviction you have, especially when you're pitching for an idea. A lot of times, we can read through a person when they are very sure, or are they just taking a shot in the dark, alright? So this energy part plays a large part in it. If you are dull, if you are monotonous, if you are so at loss of life, you don't expect me to be excited about your idea, alright? If you want me to get excited about your idea, what's important first? That you are excited about your idea, okay? And that's what lacks usually, because a lot of times when people come and pitch, there's a lot of doubt in their own voices. They themselves are not sure of what they're pitching for. Remember one thing, if you don't think your idea is the best idea in the world, then don't even bother to pitch, alright? Because I'm not going to give you my money if you yourself don't think that it's an idea that's going to work, or it's the best idea to be around, alright? Be proud of your ideas. So this energy is very important. Be full of life, be excited, be enthusiastic about whatever you're pitching for. It's important, alright? So the right level of energy is very, very crucial. Have that sense of belief, okay? So when you walk into a room, hold yourself up high, walk with a beat, be excited, be confident. Alright, have lots of positive energy around you.